going to plant some blueberries. So I have two different varieties. There's two each Toro and two each Early Blue. I've laid down some compost. This is fresh compost from the dairy. And some sand, and we'll spread that out and dig it in, because the sand will help break up our thick clay soil, and the compost will help fertilize the plants and give the soil some humus. So Early Blue. And Toro. This soil has already been tilled a couple of times this year. All I'm doing with a shovel is digging in the sand and the compost, mixing it up just a little bit. And in doing so, I take out some of the fresh weeds that are starting to grow, so we won't have to weed so much for the first few days. Then, because these are blueberries, they will be heavily mulched with wood chips. We're starting to use a lot of wood chips in our yard, but I can only get so many wood chips. They only come when they're available. Yes. I have a little brother in Portland who has blueberries, and they grow this big and that tall, and they're loaded with blueberries. In Idaho, they're, I think, a little tougher to grow. We have a much drier climate, and the air is not so humid. This says mature size 6 feet by 6 feet. That's 6 feet by 6 feet. So we'll plant them 6 feet apart, maybe 5 feet apart. And we'll put the Toro down first. This shovel's just under 6 feet. We'll call it 5 feet. I'm sure like all plants, blueberries like drainage. Right there. So the soil should be nice and loose. And clay doesn't isn't loose. You know, it's very heavy soil, so the sand will help keep things loosened up. Okay, early blues. You know,